21 great hours to go. I mean miles.
There's not a lot of water there now, Colin. Okay. Alright?
Our hero must feel like he's gone to prison. Have a great swim! There we go, the first few fast strokes of Colin Hill.
Got him, look! Aye aye. Aye aye. Aye aye.
There we go, darkness is over behind us. And there's Colin, embarking on an epic journey at, you know what time it is? 3:48 AM. Jeez. 4 hours 22 minutes. So Christine, how's he doing?
He's doing really well, looks good, nice and even. Yeah, looks comfortable.
Excellent. Andy, any messages there?
He's got getting good luck. He's got good luck from Newcastle, Australia. Many from Newcastle and Australia at the moment. So more coming in.
Excellent. James is his sports scientist for the day. You got any comments? Do you think the lack of Maxim in the presence of SIS is going to cripple our swimmer?
I think the conflict of brand placement and the lack of Maxim on our boat is really causing some issue with our drivers.
And here he is, the big man himself, our little fish for the day, looking exactly the same as he did 4 hours ago. Steady Colin, that's what we call him. Hey, what's going on now?
I just saw a couple of jellyfish and crab on this side. Unfortunately, they were only on this side of the boat.
Brilliant, well that would be great if Colin hadn't just moved over to this side of the boat. Is he still swimming?
No, this side.
Oh, there we go. Excellent. Our hero was briefly almost mowed down by the boat, but luckily we didn't make him touch it. Would you have aborted the swim there if we'd run him? Yeah, if we'd run into him. We're getting in the balloon. Oh, there we go. Right. Well, luckily there was no frottage between Colin and the boat, so the swim continues. Colin and the, one can't really say fast receding, but the receding white cliff is over. A couple of large tankers here. This would be James's choice. If he was man aboard, he would swim towards the tanker. I don't think I'd go with him. Right, so this is Colin in hour 5 of his swim. Just had a feed. He's eaten half a Milky Way, some SIS drink, and a little bit of power gel. Probably had more caffeine so far this morning than he's had in the last decade, but seems to be going well. As you can see over here, you've got the sun coming up there, and quite a clear outline of France now. Girls on the front of the boat, and then back to our swimmer. There we go. It's going to look much the same as that for the next 7 hours. And here we have the White Cliffs of Dover, nicely visible there in the sunshine. And there's our little sat nav saying where he's going. Coach impressed with his progress so far. That's the centre of the laboratory of action. Here's the skipper and the chart, and I don't know if we can make it out, but Colin is this blue line along here. So other unfortunate people have got caught in all sorts of swells and gone around the houses, but our young man has mostly travelled in that direction. Now, it's all going well so far. What do you think? Are there any weaknesses, you think, in our swimmer?
Any weaknesses?
Yeah.
Probably seems to be a fairly good swimmer. He's got a good stroke. Kicks his legs. I like people that kick their legs. Not many people do kick their legs. The only thing that I could possibly would be a weakness with him would be his lack of fat.
Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a bit of a fit chap here, really, ain't he?
Bit slender.
Oh, yeah.
Bit slender for
well,
channel
not particularly slender, but muscular.
So cold could be an issue.
Well, yeah, one of the things that I possibly would think about someone like Colin is, you know, obviously good swimmer, got a good stroke, but yeah, it's acceptable to be cold after a certain amount of time.
Good. Right, this is Colin at over the halfway mark. We'll spot there is very little to distinguish him from the man that we saw setting out 6 hours ago. On the other hand, the changing view there of just visible white cliffs of Dover and an ever clearer view of France. Right, let's have some words from the people on the boat. How do you think he's doing so far?
I think he's doing pretty well. Pretty awesome, actually, yeah.
Anyone else?
Looking good.
Wanting any, sense of peril? Do you think our man will make it?
Easy.
There you go, Colin, we're all with you. Right, this is Colin Hill swimming after 8 hours. Feeling a bit cold, and he's getting a little bit despondent on the inside, but as you can see from this marvellous aquatic machine, is not actually dropped pace at all. Nice little flutter of the legs there. We don't know whether to tell him, this man down here, that actually he is now less than 4 miles from France. Generally we shouldn't tell people the distance, but if his spirits are flagging, oh look, we can't see Dover anymore. Progress made so far. And there he is, still doing his thing.
Now drink some drink, because you'll need the energy. Okay. No point in running on an empty fuel tank. I might ask you to swim properly for a minute.
Colin, don't you jelly baby?
Oh no. Well, that's a good sign.
Can you move forward that? Right, this is our swimmer coming up to hour 10. We think, despite deprivation on the information front, he might now know that we are close. Look at that. It's a lot closer in person. Somewhere out there, we've just been seeing a seal swimming along with Mr. C. Hill. He is stretching out all those hours every day for a year, and swimming 6 kilometres a day. Not wasted by the looks of things. Slightly depriving us of a narrative arc, but other than that, giving us a very pleasurable day out on the boat. Wouldn't you say?
Sorry.
Absolutely mesmerised by the hypnotic sight of Mr. Hill slapping the water. There we go, let's just focus on his little leg kick there. There it goes. Go on, tell us.
I'm looking good, aren't I?
You are looking brilliant. Tell us how it was. You made it.
That was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Really?
It was rewarding, it was amazing, it was a nightmare, it was horrible.
What was horrible about it?
Oh, you just don't think you can do it. It's just constantly, it's a hard swim. It's a really, really hard swim. There's no landmarks, you don't know where you are, you don't know how you're doing, you don't know if the tide's pushing you backwards, you've got no idea. You just got to keep yourself going.
Which you did.
It's so emotional. Crap.
Oh look, before we even get to Hill's here, his little glasses are off. Okay, we've got one bloody toe, one bloody chin, some kind of odd skin disease that he's picked up on the way. But no jellyfish bites.
I got a sting on my foot when I was swimming.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we're going to just have a little video. Here you go. Here's the man. There's the man. There's the boat. And there is the channel. He did it.